distantly. They know him up here, but not in your heart. And he said, unless you're born again, you cannot enter heaven. That part of it, you've got to get right. Otherwise, you're walking around, who knows when you get hit with a bus? Nobody. None of the 150,000 thought. I say it's not going to happen to me, but that's what they thought. So you've got to have your eternity in the right spot. God has you here today for a reason. He's brought you here. Do you realise that? A lot of people don't think so, but God has me here and he has you here for a reason. He wants you safe. He wants you safe in his hand. At the moment, you are not. Tell you why it's important. The Bible says we're all appointed to death once and then the judgment. So you're going to be standing before God. Me too, every person individually. And it's called the judgment seat. So look, here we are. You're standing before God. You're looking straight in his eyes. He opens the books on your life. Every thought, every word, every deed, everything you've ever done, it's going to be up before him. Nothing is hidden from God. He says, over here is heaven. There's no sin in heaven. But he looks at your life and he sees sin all over your life. He says, I can't mix the two together. You understand? And he says something really terrible that nobody wants to hear. If you're not born again, he says, depart from me. I never knew you. You don't get to go to heaven. You go to that other place, okay? This is why it's so important. You don't have to stay in that state. Jesus did something really special. He came to this earth. He took your sin and my sin upon himself. And he did something extra special. He didn't just take the sin off your life. He exchanged his sinlessness and his righteousness to you. That's how you get born again. So on that same day, something different happens. God sees Jesus' righteousness on you. He sees no sin here, no sin here. You can go to heaven. That's the gospel, okay? You must be born again. So this is the crunch point now. He's knocking at the door of your life today, you personally, and he's saying, if you hear my voice and you open the door, he said, I will come in, I'll wash away all your sin, I'll give you all my righteousness, and you will be safe. Would you like to pray that prayer with me? And you will be safe. It's a 10-second prayer out here in the street. Hundreds of people. Let me show you a picture. Before you think about this, all right? This is not a joke. This is your eternity. I get nothing out of this. Look at that there. Last Friday, 11 girls gave their hearts to Christ. They are now safe. Okay, now I've walked up to you, or you've walked up to me. You're in a certain state. You have free will. You can walk away exactly the same with nothing changed, or something fundamentally wonderful can happen in your heart. So I'm going to ask you again, and then it's purely your choice, honestly. Pray with me a 10-second prayer and ask God into your heart. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain. Don't be embarrassed. You don't want to do it?
I can't do it. It's just...
Oh, okay. All right.
Sorry about that.
No. Don't be sorry for me. Be sorry for yourself. You have no security in heaven. And you could have asked Jesus into your heart today. He has brought you here to do that. One more time. Okay. No